On a peninsula in the Pearl River Delta, a tiny enclave at the foot of mainland China, Macau's size belies its fame and fortune. Colonised by the Portuguese almost 450 years ago, it was seen as a gateway to the Orient. But trade and shipping wasn't to be its calling. As luck would have it, it found a much more lucrative means of survival. Returned to China in 1999, Macau has made its name as the casino capital of Asia. Banned in China, gambling has flourished in Macau for more than 150 years. Rather than stamping it out after the handover, the communists are cashing in, opening the doors to the big guns of Las Vegas.
Let me tell you of my vision for the future of Macau. What I see as the first step in the opening of the sands is Asia's destination resort. Macau in Chinese means Asia's Las Vegas.
Las Vegas casino magnate Sheldon Elderson is the proud owner of the brand new Sands Casino. Costing some $340 million with 300 gambling tables, it's bigger than anything in Vegas. Fueled by false rumours of free gambling chips, more than 15,000 queued for hours to be the first through the doors. And according to the Sands operation manager, Twin Tui, the numbers are growing by the day.
We did make a projection of some 20-odd thousand people a day. Now we're exceeding 30,000 people a day.
Macau's controversial casino king, Stanley Ho, seems remarkably unperturbed by his new Vegas competitors. But then again, why would he be? Having held the monopoly on Macau's casinos for more than 40 years, he's got 12 casinos of his own, generating almost $5 billion a year, and holds substantial interests in, well, just about everything in Macau, from hotels and tourist attractions to the airport, jet foils, roads and bridges.
The casino company run by Stanley Ho became a behemoth. I mean, a monster.
Harold Brunning is a German who has lived and worked as a journalist in Macau for more than 20 years.
There was this joke in Macau that Macau was not a territory with a casino company, but a casino company with a territory. That company was bigger in a way than the government. And I mean, that's not a very healthy situation.
And with the casinos came crime. Chinese triad gangsters moved in, taking control of VIP rooms. Money laundering, prostitution and extortion were rife. Bombings, arson attacks and murders gripped the colony in the lead up to the handover. Since China took control, triads have lowered their profile, and with the new casinos, competition has forced change.
Competition is in my life, in my blood, you know. I like it.
David Chow is Stanley Ho's business partner and runs a newly refurbished Pharaoh's Palace.
Every new investor coming here, they have to learn the culture here. Okay, it's a different environment like here in Las Vegas. I think for me, I like more European style. So all my investment is more elegant and more environment in the atmosphere.
Pharaoh's Palace isn't David Chow's only design extravaganza. Sands may have brought Las Vegas to Macau, but not to be outdone, David Chow's bringing the entire world with his latest venture, Fisherman's Wharf.
This is a Coliseum, and Mr. Chow wants to have the live shows every day, a lot of amusement parks and so on.
Local architect Carlos Couto is in charge of the project, a tribute to Macau's multicultural heritage.
We have the East-West, which is the area where we are now.
90,000 square metres of restaurants, hotels and amusements are planned for the site.
As soon as this complex is going to open, we are going to have thousands of people every day. We just need to open more quickly, if we can.
At the China border, it's easy to see why Macau is booming. Since Beijing eased restrictions on travel outside the country last year, Chinese tourists are flooding across. In the last 6 months, more than 5 million made the journey. While Chinese tourists can take only $8,000 out of China, remarkably, many of them are seen betting hundreds of thousands a night.
As an investment, I wish I had enough money to invest in Macau. No, this is you can only be optimistic about this area.
A gambling professor at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Jim Kilby is a consultant to Sands.
I think everyone in this area should be concerned, because the easier you make gambling, the more difficult it is for a destination place like Australia, where you have to fly several hours to get there. Vegas even fly, hours longer. I think it'll just make it extremely convenient here in this area, and there's going to be a tremendous amount of competition.
I think that we have 1.3 billion people from China is willing to come into this small area. It's big enough for everybody.
Stanley Ho's buses pick up tourists at the border. Today, it's a group of bankers from Canton province. A quick tour, then where else but Stanley Ho's Lisboa casino.
They really enjoying the traditional Chinese style and the feeling, because and the environment, because people will like it, smoking, noisy, speaking loudly, and so and so.
I think in Las Vegas and in the United States, if you were to talk to the average Las Vegas customer, they came to Las Vegas to eat and to see the shows and to gamble. When you're dealing with the Asian gambler, my impression is it's all business.
Asian gamblers, especially Chinese gamblers, they only think about one thing, luck, or the lack of it, or how to be lucky. And that means they are more passionate about gambling, because luck is what determines life in general in Asia.
The new casinos can make Macau richer, but can't give it its heart and soul. The Macanese culture, a fusion of East and West, can and does. Singing in the Macanese language, the choir celebrates its heritage. Most locals don't actually gamble. In fact, government employees are banned from casinos except on Chinese New Year. and many oppose the Americanization of Macau.
I would say that there is a very, very, very strong effort and willingness to maintain what we consider a very important part of our heritage. We wouldn't give it away easily.
We are concerned. I would not like to see a Macau change just to be another Las Vegas.
Macau is not Las Vegas. It's not a desert. We are a city, like in a way Monte Carlo, that has a very long history. Thousands of years as a Chinese fishing port, half a millennium as a Portuguese colony. I would like Macau to become not the Las Vegas of Asia, but the Monte Carlo of the Orient.
With 30 more Las Vegas-style casinos planned, Sands is just a taste of things to come.
I don't think that any operator here has intentions to Americanize the Asian gambler. I think the Asian gambler will Asianize the American operators.
The next decade will see a massive transformation. With mounting gambling profits and the world's casino giants wanting a share, it seems this one-time backwater has hit the jackpot. The challenge for Macau will be making the most of the riches without losing its soul.